Anusha, you can start.
Okay, fine. Okay, I can begin now?
Yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
Sure. Good evening and welcome to the World Investor Week 2020. On behalf of the Center for Capital Markets and Risk Management, IIM Bangalore, in association with the National Stock Exchange of India and the Securities and Exchange Board of India, I welcome you all for this webinar. Our speaker for this evening is Ms. Rehana D'Souza, Vice President and Head of Business Development, National Stock Exchange of India Limited. With over 25 years of experience, she has developed multifunctional expertise, leading to general management capabilities in equity and derivatives markets. She has handled the membership and issuers portfolios in NSE and currently also spearheads the investor education drive Pan India. She is also the pioneer who helped us set up the platform for investors' education in IIM Bangalore. We welcome you, ma'am. The topic of the webinar is Importance of Investors' Education in Securities Markets. The webinar will be followed by a Q&A session. The chat window will be kept switched off throughout the whole webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anvesha, and good evening to each one of you. So today we are going to check about what is the importance of investor education, why in the first place investor education and protection came into place in securities market. After all, we have seen for 100 years the securities market has been on, and still NSE, still SEBI thought that there is a requirement for investor education and protection. So what we see here is that in the first decade of the 21st century, we have seen that there is a universal recognition for spreading financial education among people. The concept of improving financial education as a national project has been gradually evolving. Most countries have adopted a unified and coordinated national strategy for financial education. Now, given the fact that India has a large population, it is a fast-growing economy, and its national focus is on inclusive growth. There is an urgent need to develop a vibrant and stable financial system. So what we thought that it is all the more necessary to formulate and implement mechanisms whereby we can spread the financial education throughout our country. Now, when we say financial education is actually a process by which investors improve their understanding of financial products. They understand what are the concepts, they understand what are the risks involved, how to mitigate and contain risk, become more confident, and that is by investing in themselves, developing their own skills, and understanding what is an opportunity, understanding what is financial risk, understanding what are the different financial products available to them. So what actually helps an investor or what actually helps an individual become an investor is to make informed choices, how to go about being a well-aware individual of the economy of India, and how to take effective actions whereby it will help them improve their financial well-being. Having said that, in India, majority of the population is financially excluded. Now, when I say financially excluded, means they have not studied finance as such. They are in various different streams. And then it coexists with the actual financially included sections of the population, which invest in capital markets and use other advanced financial products. So what we have seen is there is a tiered approach to include spreading awareness about basic financial products and link the excluded to the formal financial sector by educating them about the financial products and services, which will enable them to make informed choices and thereby, protect themselves, protect all users of financial products and services. Now it is very important to know that investors are the backbone of the securities market. They not only determine the level of activities in the securities market, but also the level of activity in the Indian economy. So when we look at the number of investors, when we look at the growth in the number of investors in India, it is found to be very encouraging. The trends actually reveal that in addition to FIIs and institutional investors, small investors are also gradually beginning to regain their confidence in the capital markets during the past decade. It is imperative for the healthy growth of the economy that this confidence is maintained. However, many investors may not possess adequate knowledge, and thereby they will not be equipped to take informed investment decisions. Now, what will happen is some of them, if they are not equipped, they would not be even aware of the complete risk-return profile of the different investment options. Some investors may not be fully aware of the precautions they need to take while dealing with market intermediaries, and also while dealing in different investment products. So to familiarize themselves with the market mechanisms and to familiarize themselves with the practices, the best practices, as well as to know about their rights and regulations as an investor, that's where financial education plays a key role in protecting this investor. And that over here, the main thing happens is you understand the key financial products one may need throughout one's life, including bank accounts, savings account, insurance, retirement saving plans, and securities market investments like direct equity, bonds, mutual funds. These are the different products that are available, and to be aware of what are these products and the risk returns. Then also it is important that the investor understands a few basic financial concepts like compounding, the multiplier effect of compounding, the present and future value of money, annuity, investment return, diversification in the portfolio, the requirement of it. So these financial concepts are important for the investor to understand. As and when the investor gains the knowledge of the products, gains the knowledge of the financial concepts, the first thing happens is he gains confidence. He's aware of the financial opportunities in front of him. So that's when he starts making good financial choices about how to go about with savings, how to go about allocating his savings into insurance, into managing his debt throughout one's life, into carrying out a financial planning for himself, like having higher education, or now that he's a novice in a job, how it goes about building a house, buying himself a house, then during midlife getting ready to retire, and how to channelize his allocation of funds into various investment options. All this happens only through financial planning and personal finance. Now in India, we have the Securities Exchange Board of India, which actually has embarked on this financial education program throughout a nationwide campaign. Now, to impart financial education, we first of all have to look at the different target segments, namely the school and the educational sectors, then the working executives, the professional sectors, the self-help groups, the professional sectors like traders, farmers, and all this SEBI has gone about is done a lot of training to and equipped persons as skilled persons who would be able to impart such a knowledge among the masses. So there are many different SEBI certified courses which organize workshops for skilling and training individuals on various aspects, namely on savings, on financial planning, banking, insurance, and personal finance. All these things are where SEBI has different workshops for equipping and skilling an individual. These individuals are then go about spreading awareness on different platforms. Some of the platforms being on investor awareness on ground programs or through various media channels, social media. We have various stakeholders, like as National Stock Exchange, we ourselves is a stakeholder where we have gone about bringing in different initiatives for spreading awareness of the financial products, financial intermediaries, of the entire financial ecosystem among the public. We have other stakeholders also, like the depositories, then the Association of Mutual Funds, merchant bankers, then many of the times we have chartered accountants also with us. We have with IIM Bangalore a dedicated website, and also NSE has its own dedicated website for investor education. We have different study material available on financial market. We have many FAQs which tells us on various subjects, including margins, including pledge repledge, know your client, how to carry out due diligence, what are your rights and responsibilities of an investor. SEBI recently has released a booklet wherein it has informed, and it's a very good booklet informing each and every investor about the do's and don'ts in investing. And I urge all of you all, this booklet is available on the platform for investor education of IIM Bangalore. Please have a look at it. And it would definitely help you and enhance your knowledge of being an investor. Coming to National Stock Exchange, we play a very critical role in working with regulators, the government, and market participants in the development of capital markets. So what we have here is NSE is focused on what is the best interest of the Indian economy, the best interest for the Indian markets, how to go about ensuring and protecting an investor, and overall improving the financial well-being of an individual. That's our main focus. We recognize our responsibility to help India achieve its aspirations. We recognize the responsibility and wanting India to take its rightful place among the world's leading economies. Now, we have traditionally seen that metro cities, they are the major contributors to the capital market, but this trend has changed. It has changed considerably. It's no more just the metros contributing. Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities and beyond Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, the reach is phenomenal, and each and the access across this contributing to India's growth story. It reflects in the shifts of choices towards mutual funds and direct equity. No more there is only the traditional investments of gold or real estate. It's gone way beyond that. Okay, so one of the major reasons for this kind of a shift from traditional investments to these to direct equity, to mutual funds, is mainly because of an investor being aware, because he has this enhanced availability of information at his fingertips, and that is through digital media or through his smart devices. And this growing awareness among general people about these newer financial asset classes, apart from fixed deposits and other such avenues, this trend is actually helping directly, indirectly, and it has augmented for efficient capital allocation, and thus the strong economic growth of the country is being supported. What National Stock Exchange has been doing is it has an elaborate education investor awareness programs. Not 2020, but earlier, that is from last year and previously. We had programs across 98% of the districts of India we covered. More than 4,000 programs each year have been conducted pan-India. And now we have gone digital, and we have been able to reach across at a very, very wide scale. We have been conducting various investor programs in various regional languages, and we have educated young investors on the dynamics of the securities market. And it has significantly improved retail participation in India over the years. NSE has witnessed more than 1.5 crore new investors, in the last 5 years, out of which more than 36 lakh investors were onboarded in this fiscal year. A little more about the World Investor Week. So we have the International Organization of Securities Commission. It is the international body that promotes the World Investor Week and strongly supports financial literacy globally. SEBI is the national coordinator for this. And one of the primary objectives of ISCO is to enhance investor protection and promote investor confidence in the integrity of securities market. Now, to strengthen this objective, the Investor Education Gateway was launched in 2013. From that time onwards, NSE, SEBI, we have all been participating. We make sure that information on online investor education materials, and we have more than 41 ISCO members globally. They all participate and they present and they maintain the objective behind the establishment of the Investment Education Gateway. And this happens by sharing of various ideas and initiatives. This week that we have seen is from November 23rd till November 29th is the World Investor Week. We mark this occasion by Ring the Bell ceremony on 23rd in our National Stock Exchange. We have various quizzes along with NSDL, where more than 50,000 participants have logged in and have participated in the quiz. We also had a unique initiative that is Be Your Own Lakshmi. And this had more than 3,000 women participants in it. They had their own stories. They have also made sure how to go about with financial planning, personal finance. Many of them are women entrepreneurs, very enterprising women who would like to move ahead and see how to channelize their household savings. So these are the few initiatives National Stock Exchange has brought in. Now, this wave of change in Indian markets, we attributed mainly to higher education levels. It's imperative that each one of us invest in our own self. We upgrade our own professional levels in education, in educational qualifications. We upgrade our skills, knowing that technology is in the forefront today. The availability of information, the availability of investment tools at everyone's fingertips is only due to technology and digital innovations. And it's very proud to say that NSE has always been in the forefront and technology has been the forte of National Stock Exchange. We have launched this platform for investor education along with IIM Bangalore. And we are very proud to say that we are nearing more than 1 lakh participants soon. We are looking at the content to be much more professional, and we are very happy that there are academicians who have contributed to the content. We have got practitioners who have also contributed to the content. This content is available in videos, in blogs. This content is also available in various 5 different regional languages. In some form of case studies, there are different speakers who are interviewing well-known professionals in the market. We are very happy about how this platform has shaped up. And I really congratulate IIM Bangalore for putting up this wonderful platform along with National Stock Exchange. We are thankful to the team members of the platform for investor education. And I look forward that they bring in new concepts to add over here and mainly present free learning resources, which will help in active investment and thereby resulting in the financial well-being of all individuals. I thank you, and I will address any questions and queries, if at all, on site.
Thank you, ma'am. We could take up a few questions now.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. So there's this question that we've got on YouTube Live. How to access New York Stock Exchange or any other country's market from India?
Okay. So each of the exchanges across globally are regulated by their own market regulators. So in case you would like to do that, you will have to check out their websites and go through their registered trading members and their registered trading intermediaries. However, we do have the NSE International Exchange. It's called the Gift City. You can have a look at that. It is available. The information is available on our website. You may please have a look at that and take and understand the different concepts available there.
Ma'am, there's a person who wants some details about the booklet that has been released by SEBI.
Yes, sure. So the booklet is available on our website. It's available on SEBI website. It's also available on this platform for investor education on IIM Bangalore website. We are more than happy if you let us know your email address. We will even email that to you. It's a PDF and easily accessible, easily downloadable. It's not a huge size. We will do that for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I believe that will be very helpful. And thank you so much for the webinar, ma'am. I'm sure everybody enjoyed the webinar, and whatever questions they have in their mind, they can definitely reach out to you.
Right.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us for this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Anvesha.
Thank you, ma'am.